Okay. Alright, I think we're live on YouTube now. I put up like this teaser for YouTube, and that's where the whole problem came from. One more second to get this all right on my end, and I'll be good to go here. YouTube is live now. Thank you very much, DJ. I appreciate it. All right. There you go. That's the first two racks there. We're going to get on to the third one. And the third one is Crazy Letter E. What do we got for Crazy Letter E? Let me see here. MeCam. Hello, MeCam. Crazy Letter E. What's this? That's fun. The Overstreet Price Guide to Star Wars Collectibles. Wow. You guys even know what this is? It's actually pretty cool. It's got like everything in it. Prices are older. Look at this. It's interesting. It's a really neat book, actually. Hey, somebody was asking about that just last week. Is there a Gamguard Power of the Force? And there is. Right there. But there you go. Posters and stuff. That's actually good. I should have kept that for the posters. I got that poster hanging there. I don't know what it is. Don't even know how to sell it. Is it worth $1,000 or $5? Who knows? Need a poster guy. But anyway, there you go. Starting off, letter E. Crazy Letter E. Starting off at $1. Overstreet Price Guide to Star Wars Collectibles. Pardon me. Alright. Now we usually put up some graded. Let me move some of this stuff here. Actually, you know what? Oh yeah, let's do graded. Scoot stuff here. Big old rack of graded. Anybody here for coins tonight? Here, we'll go good and bad. Anthony Demas, he wrote me this week and he said, dude, you know what? It is $77 to submit a loose figure. I just did. So there you go. So we're going to start everything off as $80 as we usually do. Unless it should be worth a bunch more, but who knows. These are both 85 grades, so very high grades. We're going to get this right here. There we go. Both 85 grades. We're going to put this one first. This is going to be an AT-ST driver. Don't forget his blaster is valuable. But he's an AFA 85 grade. And this is a Taiwan AFA 85. He's got a little bit of sticky there. Yeah, but it's just sticky. It's coming off. Look. It's probably tape from the baggie. Let's clean it up. There we go. But that's an 85 grade Taiwan AT-ST driver. We're going to be starting it at $80. I'm quite sure it's worth like $200 because it's Taiwan and it's an 85 grade. So look, he's perfect. That's what 85 grade means. It means perfect. So there you go. AFA 85 AT-ST driver. That's going to be letter M as in Michael. Letter M as in me, Michael. And then we're going to put up a Endor Rebel Soldier. He is also an AFA 85. These kind of deals you guys have been getting on 85s are crazy. I started looking them up. And you know what? Here's the hook, guys. And I hate to say this. But I did put some 85s up on my eBay page. And they've been selling on my eBay page for the full market value. So, You guys got to start bidding on 85s, or else I got to start going back to loose and stuff like that and putting these on eBay. There's definitely more money if I sell them on eBay, and it's easier. But I want to sell them to you. I want to sell them for cheap, and I don't want to sell them through eBay. But there's a difference between cheap and $80 for an AFA 85. So you guys think on that. If you're bidding, if you want to keep bidding, if you still want good deals, keep them coming and keep bidding on these things. I'd much rather sell them here and keep them in our community, but money is money, and I'm trying to throw a sci-fi convention, folks, so gotta say a little something about that. But there you go. He is an AFA 85. He is on letter N. N is in Nancy. All right, let me get you two more graded. Just gonna pick them out blindfolded. What do we got? Boom. All right, we got a bib Fortuna, green lining with the light staff, so a variant there. AFA 85 bib Fortuna. Green lining with the light staff, starting at $80. And he's going to be letter O. And then for letter P, I'm going to switch this guy out. And we're just going to put something that should take care of itself because he was a gold. We got a blue saber snap cape Luke Jedi. Those go for lots of money though. So here, let me look it up real quick. eBay AFA 85 blue saber snap cape. Blue saber snap cape. All right, I don't see any for sale. Let me see, sold. Sold items. There's an AFA 75 that's sold for $450 on May 28th. This is an 85. So it should be a lot more than $450. So we're going to start it off at $500. AFA 85 Luke Jedi Blue Saber Snap Cape Archival. 85 Near Mint Plus Blue Saber new case. So we're going to start that one off at $500. One literally just went for $450. That was an AFA 75. Let me see if I got a... Yeah, there he is. Sold on May 28th. Hong Kong AFA 75, as you can see right there. AFA 75. There's Raukinton, which Andrea makes me use on everything. So there you go. That's the most recent sale. Just an FYI. But we're starting this one off at 500 bones. And it's going over there on letter P. Alrighty, folks, and let's get over to STNU. STNU. Let me get some carded for you. You know what? I've been trying to get rid of this forever, and I keep forgetting to sell it. So I'm going to sell it first, and then it'll definitely go. Marion Guard. Sort of mint on card, but not really. It's definitely a cut open bubble. In that cut open bubble is the tray and also his weapon. And he's in perfect, well, not perfect condition. He's got a little scrape on his horn there, as you can see. But still, it looks good on display. And we're going to start that off at $1. And we're going to put that on letter S. Of course, he's not going to stay like that. So... So what's a 100 mean? You mean like an AFA grade of 100? I've never seen a 100. I'm sure there must be one, but I've never seen 100. AFA doesn't grade off of like how new it is or anything. It grades off of how closely to the to perfect it is. So even like figures that are taken off mint on cards and stuff can sometimes come in at 75 or even less because they're not perfect because the paint wasn't applied perfectly or stuff like that. But yeah, I've never seen 100. Somebody could tell me if they've seen 100. But if there are, there's probably like one or two, maybe. Nobody grades up to 100. We need a couple more carded figures. How about a Paplu? Last 17 in your program's number one in your heart. This is a made in Mexico Paplu. Yeah, Raukinton. It gives you money back on things you buy. Really nice condition. It's a made in Mexico Paplu. Anakin Skywalker. This is not the sticker. This is the actual printed Anakin offer. No cracks. Nothing on that bubble. No holes, no nothing. Not a squish bubble or anything. He's pushing on it a little right here, but that's about it. Very nice card. Kmart sticker. Nice and flat. And that'll come in a star case full free. Alright, that's going to be letter T. Letter T, and then let's get it graded up there for letter other. Let's look up all right. 9 num 65 back A. A recent one sold for $399.95 plus $25 shipping. Sold July 24th. It was an AFA 80. This one is a 75, but this one is also unpunched. So we're gonna start that off at $100 less. What do you say? $300. We're gonna start this one off, and it is a AFA 75. 65 back A 9 num. So it's an offerless 9 num. With a darn good looking bubble, even though it's got a yellow grade, it's really clear for a 9 num. Way clearer than the one that just sold for $400. I'll show you here. There you go. This one just sold for $3.99, and as you can see, the bubble is super duper yellow. And it's a 65 back A, and it was graded an 80, but the one I have is graded a 75, but my bubble looks like this. So it's way nicer, I think. I don't know why that one has a higher grade. I don't see anything wrong with this. Oh, it's got a tack hole. That's the only reason why this would be an 85 without that tack hole, but it has a tack hole. So there you go. Starting off at $300, which is dirt cheap compared to ones that have sold recently. All right, and we got all those running. Let's get out something for card backs. For the card back stack there. I'm just going to take a few of these card backs off the top of my pile here. Got a ton of card backs. And let's put them up on Z. Oh, it did sound like something was tapping over there. I think that'll be all right. All right, first card back. Letter W. Biker Scout card back. Return of the Jedi Biker Scout, 77 back. Nice condition. Looks good. That's going to be letter W. Oh, another Biker Scout. Oh, another Biker Scout. I bought a Biker Scout Focus. I guess I should have grabbed a different box of cards. Leia Boosh. Unpunched. All these cards come in these plastic cases. I'll mention it if it doesn't. So that one will be letter X. Leia Boosh. Letter Y is going to be... grab some. Letter Y is going to be a Luke Bespin, and this is the walking, or no, this is the side look Luke Bespin. Letter Y. Luke Bespin, 77 back. Put all the Biker Scouts up. Actually, they're different card backs for the Biker Scouts, because I bought a collection that had a Biker Scout focus in it, hence all the speeder bikes and stuff. WXY. And then Z. How about a Han Solo trench coat for letter Z? There we go. Han Solo trench coat, letter Z. Alrighty, and here's the big wheel. Good to go. All right. They spinning. Everything's spinning. Thank you for the card backs last week. Super happy. Yeah, they're really nice card backs, right? He had a nice card back focus. And I do not usually do card backs, but they come across my desk. They come across my desk, right? All right, so we seem to have bids on most stuff. We don't have a bid on the Luke or the two things that I put a decent starting bid on, but I highly encourage you, go over to eBay, check it out. They're way cheaper than they should be. And we are also at only $80 and $85 on a couple of graded figures. So we're going to let that spin for a while. Let me know if you have any questions, if you want to see anything else. If you have any questions for me about the IC, about ICCC, about IC Roadshow, about IC for Life, our federally licensed nonprofit organization, or anything, you let me know. I am here to answer your questions. The only vintage Star Wars figure that would have a chance of graded 100 is, yeah, I guess the Dianoga, because it's got no paint. But yeah, it all depends on paint applications. They make one eyebrow a little bit smaller than the other, it's going to be an 85, you know? They don't, I've never seen a 100. Did anybody say they've seen a 100? I don't think I've ever seen 100. But also, grading is tough to explain. Sometimes you could look at two different things. One could be a 90, one could be an 80, and the 80 might just look a little bit better. I don't know why. If I registered for the auction, do I need to? Nope, you are always registered. If you registered once, you're always registered. The only time you get unregistered is if you get a non-payment or something like that. Dang, letter T and letter U are fighting for space there. I wonder if I can spread that out a little. Let's try that. 95. The only 95 I've ever seen is this shelf talker I have, but it's CAS 95. But yeah, no, an AFA 90 is about the best. I've seen 90 pluses. 90 pluses are about the best. Especially on loose figures. But an 80 is really good on a loose figure. I mean, 80s tend to look perfect. Massey Michael, what's up, buddy? How you doing? How's it going? But no, if you are registered for the IC for Life auction, you never have to register again. You are ready to bid. We've had a lot of people register, which is good. The more people we can get on that, it's a really, really, really good cause. And it already works. It definitely works. I mean, as I was saying about Rebecca's collection there. or Robert's collection. It what the heck is this thing? A bank? Yeah. How you put money in it? Whoa, Anakin. Whoa, there's a slot there and I don't know. I found a toy I'm playing with. I don't know what it does. Alrighty, and let me know if you want to see anything at all. Oh yeah, that X-Wing Luke. I hope so, brother. He was a nice one though, for sure. Darth Vader. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. Here, I'll run through the prices for you right now. Letter A is at $35 with Mr. Dempsey. Mr. Green's in the lead on Han Bespin, complete at $15. Brian Jones in the lead on Chewbacca at $10. And Lyle Jones is in the lead on Dengar at $8. Casey Blevins is in the lead on the Overstreet Price Guide at $22. Brian Jones is in the lead on Lando Calrissian, complete at $5, $5, and you got a Bespin blaster with that and a cape. That's back here. That Lando's only $5. Can't go wrong with that. Nikto complete is at $15. We already did those. ATST driver AFA 85 Taiwan is at $145. That Endor Rebel Soldier AFA 85 is only at $90 with Mr. Sasson. Mr. Sasson's also in the lead on Bib Fortuna, only at $90. AFA 85 with green lighting and light staff. The starting bid on the AFA 85 archival snap cape Blue Saber Luke Jedi is starting bid at $500, much cheaper than the one it's sold for, or same price as the AFA 75 most recent sale on eBay. Go check it out. And then we have the Grammarian Guard with the cut bubble, only at $28. You can't even buy a Grammarian Guard complete in good condition for $28. Well, I guess you could, but you got the bubble and everything with it there and the card back. And then we've got Paplu, made in Mexico Paplu. Great bubble, great card. Anakin offer is printed on there, and it's only at $100. I mean, a Paplu is more expensive if it's loose, so I don't know what's going on with that one. And the starting bid on 9 Num is a $300. It's an AFA 75. How's 9 Blister looking? 9 Num's Blister is great, man. Check it out. There's nothing wrong with it. The reason it's graded an AFA 75 is at the very top there is the tiniest little tack hole. There's a hole from a tack. You can see it up there right on the letter N on action figures. I can see it on my spinning screen. But otherwise, he's perfect, and he's dirt cheap at $300. And then we have the card backs. For the card backs, Adrian Coates in the lead on all of them so far. Letter W, the Biker Scout, is at $5. The Leia Bausch card back is at $4. Luke Bespin card back is at $4. And the Han Solo Trench Coat card back is at $4. So there you go. That's what's going on right now. Let's check in at what's happening in your neck of the woods. Oh, yeah. Dan, you're in the lead on A. No worries. At 35. All right, I'm going to call crazy letter E, so if you want to get in on letter E, do it now or forever hold your peace. Letter E is that Star Wars Collectibles Guide. It is at $22 with the Paperman himself, Mr. Casey Blevins. We're going to call that one going once, going twice, going thrice for Casey. So... is. Sorry for the delayed post there. There you go. I am going to need a box. Anybody want the sheets or anything? Sheets or curtains? There. How about we do one of these for letter E, because I'm going to use this box. Star Wars sheet. Vintage Star Wars sheet. This is going to be the next letter E here. I have no idea how I'm going to fit it there, but this will be it. So there you go. Letter E. Vintage Star Wars sheet. Size, I would guess a twin, because I'm holding it arm to arm. I think these were all twins. I don't think they came out with cake-sized Star Wars sheets back in the day. I would say it's a twin. Everybody was too proper and adult back in the day. Can't have a Star Wars sheet over 40 back in the day. But it's I think it's a twin. Really nice condition. No tears or anything. Great colors. Fold it up nice. Get to watch my sheet folding skills. Here, let me switch that to the letters for Dan there. There's letter I. It's an FX7, Dan. These sheets are expensive now. And I make shirts out of them. And they come out awesome. I get a lady on Etsy to do it. Do you know if any of the card backs are 65D or 79B? I can look. But no, what am I looking for? You tell me, Sean. I'm sure you know card backs better than me, buddy. Letter E is Star Wars sheets. Try to get this to hold there. There we go. Nice. That'll work. There you go. Starting at $1. Can't go wrong with the sheets. Brian Jones starts us off at $1. Or, no, he said letter I. FX7, he started off at $1. Letter E has no bids yet. But someone will bid. Those sheets are great. The card backs. It's a 77 back. I would guess it's an A because there's no offer or anything. I don't know. What am I looking for, Sean? You tell me. There we go. We got some bids on the t-shirts or the sheet. This is letter Y. 77 back. I don't know. You gonna make me look it up, Sean? Or are you gonna tell me? What am I looking for on the 65D or the 79B? Weequay's in great condition, brother. He just has some spots on his legs. You're going to have a Weequay army there, Andy. Here. He's in great condition, but you see those little spots? Now, I don't know if you could get those off by washing it. I have no idea. You know me, I don't wash or dust nothing. I'd rather you guys get a better item than you thought you were going to get. All right. I think I'm going to start calling A, B, C, and D there. So if you want to get into bid on those, do it now or forever hold your peace. Letter A is a Stormtrooper. That Stormtrooper's going at $35 to Mr. Dempsey. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold on the Stormy. Letter A is already at $35, Massey Michael. You might have some lag there, buddy, or something. Maybe hit refresh. You just got to look at that center. The center is updated. All right, Stormtrooper is done. Han Bespin complete for Mr. Green. Letter B going for $15. $15. Letter B going once, going twice, going thrice. We just got a bid on letter C and letter D, so we're going to let those keep spinning. Han Bespin and Stormtrooper are sold. We'll get you out some new stuff there. Return of the Jedi catalog. This is going to be letter A. A little bit of rough shape, but still all there. Starting at $1. Can't go wrong with that price. And then letter B. Letter B, how about a Luke Jedi? Luke Jedi. He's in great condition. Real Mary Poppins figure right here. Practically perfect in every way. 65D and 79B will both have an Anakin layover sticker. No, because then they would have Anakin offers on the front, man. These seem to be offerless. I do have a ton of Anakin offers, though. If you're looking for Anakin offers, I can pull some. I wish there was some ice cream cake. I got no ice cream cake. I got no ice cream cake here, unfortunately. There we go. Look at how nice his nose is and how nice his hand is. He is just friggin' nice. Really nice condition. And he does have his saber and his blaster. So really top shelf condition. Very, very nice. Could send that one in for grading for sure. Or you could just buy one of the graded ones I got and cut out the middleman and definitely get an 85. There you go. Letter, I'll tell you in a minute when it spins around. Letter B. Letter B. Luke Jedi complete. There you go. Got some more card back bids there. I can't believe letter P and letter U have no bids. They're both easily $150 to $200 less than actual retail price. I know they're more expensive items, but they're really nice. You got that Luke Jedi right there with the blue saber. Very nice. AFA 85 archival. And then you have the beautiful 9-num right there. AFA 75 only because it has that little tack hole, or else it'd be an 85. Does the catalog have the printed or photo version of the Imperial Shuttle? I don't know. It's stitched with string. Does that help? Does it have the printed or photo version of the shuttle? Let's look. Aaron Moffat starts us off with that perfect Luke Jedi at 60 bucks. I don't see an Imperial Shuttle in here, dude. Does it definitely have an Imperial Shuttle? See Rebo Band. See figure cases. Mini rigs. Rancor. Skiff. Scout Walker. TIE Interceptor. Falcon. B-Wing. Oh yeah, there it is. It's the cartoon Imperial Shuttle, dude. It's a drawing. What's the difference, Sean? Educate us. We like to learn. Here's everything that's up currently. Let me know if you want to see anything, except for the sheet. I'm not refolding it, but it's in great condition. Vanessa, I do not have a loose Rebo band. I have a graded Rebo band that's loose. But I don't just have a regular loose one right now. At the moment. Remember, I'm always buying collections, so if you get a... and I do pay a 10% bounty, so if you happen to find a collection, you let me know. And if it pans out, I'll give you 10% of whatever I buy it for. Andy Hubbard, letter H, 10 bucks. All right, letter S, that Grammarian Guard is at 28 bucks. He is open, but he does have all that stuff. The drawing version was the first release before the toy was manufactured. Just another variant. That's awesome, Sean. Thank you very much. Well, did everybody hear that? The magazine or the catalog with the drawing in it is the first release of the Return of the Jedi catalog. That's cool. I'm not very good with paper stuff, man. I really don't collect it myself, so. I'm not the best with paper products, for sure. Terrible with cardbacks, too. Speaking of cardbacks, the cardbacks are at $15 for that Biker Scout. But the other ones are all at $4 each. Leia Bausch, Luke Bespin, and Han Solo trench coat. Seems like a killer deal at $4, especially with those little cases they come in and everything. And in very good condition. That Leia Bausch is even they're actually both unpunched. The Han Solo is punched, but both the others are unpunched. We're only at $85 on that Luke Jedi complete. Isn't his blaster worth more than that? And he's in perfect condition. And I don't say that ever. I don't say things are in perfect condition, but he's in perfect condition. All right, we're going to call that Grammarian Guard right there, letter S. If anybody wants to get in on that, it's going for $28. You heard me right, 28 bucks. Going once on the Gam Guard for, who's getting it at 28 bucks? Steal of a deal. Bobby Lugo, going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter S is sold. Letter S is sold to Bobby Lugo. There we go. All right. One up for 500, one up for 400. The Canadian one up for 329. Let's see how much they actually sell for. 300 bucks. Best offer accepted on 399. I don't know how much it sold for. I don't know. Start her off at 250 bucks, which is cheaper than they should have been. Oh, you has a starting bid of 300. Oh, yep, there you go. We're going to put this one up. This is an AFA 80 Leia Combat Poncho 77 back A Return of the Jedi. Unpunched. Very nice. $77 back A, offer list, card 80, bubble 85, figure 85, so high subgrades on that as well. Really beautiful piece. Unpunched. And she will be letter S. AFA 80, Leia Bespin. Starting bid is 250 bucks. They have sold for 300 to 400 recently. Check eBay. Plus tax. Don't forget, eBay is always plus tax. Everybody forgets that. All right, here's everything that's rolling right now. Let's do those card backs. Any more bids on the card backs? They're only at $4 each. That's cheap. Everything's cheap. Here, let me run through everything again. All right, letter A is at $5 with Aaron Moffat, Return of the Jedi catalog. Letter B, Luke Jedi complete, beautiful condition, perfect, is at $111 with Casey Blevins. Hey, that rhymes. $111 with Casey Blevins. And then letter C is a complete Chewbacca at $12. $12. I had a guy trying to sell me loose figures today, and he had his Chewbacca's listed at $30. I'm like, dude, go look at any of my live sales for the past year. They sell for like less than 20 all the time. Can't. And he's like, don't worry, I only want 50%. And it's like, well, yeah, but at 50%, it's exactly what they sell for. But it's funny, some people don't look at the prices. We got to all remember that COVID prices were higher than today's prices. But the prices on Taco Tuesday are lower than literally everywhere else. Then we got a Lyle Jones in the lead on that Dengar complete at $8. Then we have the letter F is the Lando Calrissian complete. He's at $5. $25 on the Nikto complete with Alan Krebs. Andy Hubbard is in the lead on the Weequay complete. And the FX7 is at $2. $2 for a vintage Star Wars figure. FX7 right there. In great condition. Like great paint, bright white legs, neck works, everything. He's at $2. And then we've got $150 on the ATST driver. Here, actually, the sheet is at that sheet, letter E. Letter E is at $6 with Massey Michael. I mean, those sheets go for like $25, $30. So that's a steal of a deal. It's at $7. It just got a bid. It's at $7. Massey Michael, actually. $7 on the sheet. Massey Michael's in the lead. Then we have Brian Jones at $5 on the Lando Calrissian complete there. On the ATST driver, we have Mr. Sasson in the lead at $150. AFA 85 Taiwan ATST driver. Mr. Kiernes is in the lead on the Endor Rebel Soldier. AFA 85 Flesh Face at $115 only. Bib Fortuna AFA 85 Green Lining with Light Staff is at $120. That's letter O. Letter P has no bids. It is an AFA 85 Archival Snapcape Blue Saber Luke Jedi with a starting bid of $500. Please go look at eBay. It's dirt cheap. And then the AFA 80 Yellow Near Mint Leia Combat Poncho has a starting bid of $250. Nobody's bid on that, and they've gone for $3 to $4 on eBay. Mr. Sasson's in the lead on the Paplu for cheaper than it costs for a Paplu not carded. What's going on, folks? You're killing me. But there's Paplu, mint on card, very nice condition, mint on card Paplu, very nice condition. And it's at $105, last 17 Paplu. Then we have a starting bid on 9 Numb, no bids yet, AFA 75 unpunched at $300. We have Casey Blevins in lead on the card back, the Biker Scout card back. And then we have Robert Wilson, or Mr. Wilson, it's not Robert, it's... I never remember because Robert Wilson talks to me all the time. Ren Wilson. There you go, Ren. Thanks, buddy. Ren Wilson is in the lead on the Leia Bosch card back at $5. And Adrian Coate is in the lead on the Luke Bespin 77 back at $4. And the Han Solo trench coat at $4. All right, we got a lot of new bids out there, so hopefully we're getting somewhere close. Close to a killer deal. That's all I want to sell you. I want to sell you killer deals. I don't want to sell them for less than half market price. Ren Wilson. Yep, I got you, brother. Ren Wilson. We got $5 on Z. Hubert Holst, what up, dude? How you doing? Hubert Holst says $9 on the sheet. Starting off. Chad's off doing something else. I don't know. He'll come for covering the break. But I'll tell him you said hey. Something just fell. The catalog fell. Catalog fell. Letter A. Luke Jedi fell. Catalog fell. I'm having a good time here. This wheel was spinning fine until it wasn't. Ah! Catalog does not want to stay up there on letter A. Maybe if I turn it this way. Lots of great stuff spinning there. Bid early, bid often. Feel free to ask me any questions you would like. We got a lot of bids coming in. I'll let those catch up and then I'll read you where we're at again. Nick Grooms at $10 on the sheet. Letter E, $10. Crazy letter E. Sheet's in really good condition. I don't know how you're playing all this Star Wars music, but I'm loving it. Chad did it, actually. Chad did it for me. It's all not Star Wars music. It's changed enough for it to not conflict with copyrights. So these are all like bootleg Star Wars music or knockoff Star Wars music or whatever. Sean, be real. In my opinion, Pat Blue is harder to find on its original release Jedi card because kids want to play with Ewoks. By the time Power of the Force came out, kids already had them. I totally hear you, man. That is a steal of a deal. That's the best steal going right now. Letter T at $125. I mean, it's the price of a loose one right now. It's the price of a good deal on a loose one right now. And it's a great card back. Great card, great condition. Dan Dempsey says $15 on the sheet. $15 on the sheet. Nothing better to cover up that window in your Star Wars room than a vintage Star Wars sheet. Except for maybe vintage Star Wars curtains, which I also have. Hey, Mike, what's letter M? Letter M is a ATST driver. AFA 85 Taiwan. AFA 85 ATST driver, and it's going cheap right now. And it's a Taiwan on top of it. It's at $150 right now. Steal of a deal. Oh, letter N. Sorry, buddy. Letter N is an Endor Rebel Soldier. Also AFA 85. Endor Rebel Soldier Flesh Face. AFA 85. Oh, you mean the sheet. Rebel Commando Flesh Face, AFA 85. The sheet is a twin-size sheet. It's huge. It's Star Wars. I beg you to rewind so I don't have to unfold it and refold it because I am not the best refolder. My son will use it in the car on long drives. Yeah, there you go, dude. What COO is letter T? Let's check it out, buddy. Oh, no, you're totally right. You're totally fine, Mike. If you can't find it, I will re-unfold it, but it is the vintage sheet. Type in yellow vintage Star Wars sheet on Google, it'll come up. But it's in great condition, man. What do we want here? What is a flesh face? We'll do that one in 1 second. Letter T, what is a COO? Letter T is a made in Mexico COO, so that's a made in Mexico card as well. So it would have no COO on Paplu. But all Paplus are made in Mexico, so it's not really that special. But it would be the Lily Letty version as well, but all of them are made in Mexico, so they all look like that. What is a flesh face? Here, I'll show you. Flesh face is like painted a flesh color. You notice how his face is like painted? It's a flesh face right there. I wish they made a California King Star Wars Comforter, man. But yeah, that's what I was saying before. Back in the day, you know, if you were like in a California King, that means you were an adult. It's not like nowadays where even kids have their California Kings. But I don't think they had any Star Wars stuff for like big king size beds or anything at all. Alright, here's everything that's rolling right now. Tell me if you want to see anything else. I'm going to call these card backs next so I could get out more card backs. So if you want to get in on the card backs, here's the prices they are at currently. Casey Blevins is in the lead on letter W at $15. That's the Biker Scout. The Leia Bosch card back is at... yeah, totally, dude. Leia Bosch card back is at $5 with Ren Wilson. Massey Michael is in the lead on the Luke Bespin card back, 77 back at $5. And Massey Michael is also in the lead on the Han Solo trench coat at $5. Nick Grooms, yes, letter E is the twin size Star Wars sheet. Oh, of course, buddy. I'm more than happy to tell you anything. Always ask me questions. I like answering them. It gives me something to do on this side of the thing while I'm waiting on things to spin around and get $1 bids. All right, let's start off with that Biker Scout. He was the first one we put up. So letter W, I'm going to call. Letter W is at $15 with Mr. Casey Blevins. I can't believe the Luke Skywalker card backs aren't going for more money than $5. I thought everybody liked Luke except for me. Going once, going twice, going thrice on that Biker Scout card back. Sold. Alright, Biker Scout card back is sold. Next, we're selling the Leia Bosch card back. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Guest announcements for ICCC, there'll be a while. I have more guests already contracted and stuff. But we've got a whole year before the show. If I don't go slow, I'll be out of guest stars by the time Christmas comes. But stay tuned, more stuff to come. Tons more guest stars to come. Just not right now. Alright, Luke Bespin card back. Actually, Massey Michael's in the lead on Luke Bespin and Han Solo. So we're going to call both of those. They're both at $5. Letter Y and letter Z. Massey Michael in the lead at $5 on each. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So... But no, I always tend to drop a guest star or two right at the beginning when I first release, and those are the ones you hold on to until we get a little bit closer. There you go. All right, folks, we're going to pull those down, and I'm going to get you up 4 new card backs here. All right, letter W, Gamguard card back. Nope. Letter W. These all even still have the pops and everything. These are good card backs, and they come in these plastic cases, unpunched. Letter W. Okay, letter X is going to be R2-D2 sensor scope. Fan favorite right there. R2-D2 sensor scope. That's a 65 back R2-D2. Offerless. Unpunched. Letter X. Letter Y is going to be a Lando Skiff card back. 65 back Lando Skiff, unpunched. And letter Y is going to be an Imperial TIE Fighter, or letter Z rather. Letter Z is going to be an Imperial TIE Fighter card back. Nice condition. Shouldn't have stuck the sticker before I showed you. There you go. $65 back as well. Letter Z. Starting at $1. All these card backs starting at $1. And there's X there. Sorry, played the Taco Tuesday intro by accident. Those ones are sold. Alrighty, letter A we got $6. Letter B we got $1.18. Letter C we got $12. And letter D we got $8. I'm about to call those. I don't want to call that Luke Jedi for that cheap because he's too nice. He's really perfect. I'm going to show him to you again when he comes around. Even though I'm probably going to drop his saber and everything. But you got to see him. He's too nice to be going for $1.18. You're going to grade him and he's going to be worth $400. Look at how nice he is. The sheet is only at $15, brother. Sheet's in really nice condition. Only at $15. That Luke Jedi is in really nice condition. He's at $118. Great condition, Luke Jedi. All right, if you want to bid on A, B, C, or D, get in your bids now because I'm going to start calling them. We're going to start with that catalog, letter A, for Massey Michael, Return of the Jedi catalog with that drawn Imperial shuttle. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter A, $6. All right, I'm going to call letter C and letter D, then I'm going to come back and call letter B. Somebody's got to want to pay more than $118 for that beautiful Luke Jedi. He's just so nice. All right, let's call letter C. Letter C is Chewbacca Complete for $12. $12 Chewbacca Complete. See, I'm going to write that guy that wanted to sell me him for $30, and I'm going to be like, look, dude, I just sold one for $12. Going once, going twice, going thrice, Chewbacca Complete at $12. Sold. All right, and we got a new bid on Luke Jedi right there. Dan Dempsey takes over at $120. Beautiful Luke Jedi, man. Mike Stanford takes over on the sheet at $17. There you go. Let's call this Dengar complete for Mr. Lyle Jones. Pardon me. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Lyle Jones. Dengar complete. There you go. All right. Yeah, you know what, Andrea? We got to put together a list of what these things actually sell for, so I can send that out to these people that want $30 for a Chewbacca. Set expectations. Or $25 for a Dengar. Dengars are not $25 anymore, folks. Hate to break it to you. All right. Let's get you out some more stuff there. How about a gaggle of Bespin Leias and a gaggle of Biker Scouts? What about that? I'm never going to fit there. Whatever. 4 Biker Scouts, letter A. Really not terrible. This one's actually pretty nice. Like, his hands are great. It's actually a decent Biker Scout. Taiwan Biker Scout, you could tell because he's got that little dot right there at the bottom of his mouthpiece. There's a Hong Kong, and then there's another Taiwan here. Or no, that's another Taiwan. So 3 Taiwans. No, that's a Hong Kong. So I guess you can't tell by the dot. Because this one's a Hong Kong with a dot, and this one's a Taiwan with a dot. These 2 are Taiwan. And these 2 are Hong Kong. So 4 Biker Scouts starting at $1. Thank you, dear. I appreciate it. All right, so this will be letter A, 4 Biker Scouts. Letter B. Should actually save some of these because they're really, really nice. Here, letter B will be 5 Leia Bespins. They go from really nice to not so nice. Cape variants in there. One, two, three, four, 5 Leia Bespins will be letter B. 5 Leia Bespins. Oh, 5 Leia Bespins will be letter C. I'm sorry. Five Leia Bespins is letter C. I need something individual for that next one. Yeah, let's just do a regular old Luke pilot. He's in really nice condition, but he does have butt rub. He's probably spent most of his life in an X-Wing. Nice emblems. Great paint. Looks perfect from the front. Does have the tush rub. And he is complete with blaster. Blue-black blaster. Really good looking Luke, though, from the front, certainly. Letter D will be Luke X-Wing pilot. When it spins back around, because I didn't have his legs straight. There you go. Alright, let's see where we are. Alright, even though I think they're way too cheap, we're going to go over here, and we're going to call these two. We're going to call that Taiwan 85. Let me look it up. AFA 85. Taiwan. Yeah, you guys are killing me. Look. Right now, that AFA 85 Taiwan ATST driver is at $150. Here is the most recent one that sold on eBay. Sorry, I really don't mean to be that guy, but that's what I'm saying. I don't want to bid anywhere near like 30% off retail price. There you go. Sold May 29th. ATST driver 80 plus. Loose vintage. Okay. I got a Taiwan over here that's an 85. This went for $225 May 29th. It's literally $75 more and it's 5 points less. What is letter E? Letter E is a twin-size bed sheet. Star Wars twin-size bed sheet. And see, Rebel Soldier goes for $159. Our Rebel Soldier is currently at $115, and I'm fine with that. Here, look. Rebel Soldier recently sold $159.99, 85 near mint plus. Ours is currently at $115, and I'm fine with that. That's $40 less, so 30% off. I'm fine with 30% off. I'm not fine with 55% off. So we're going to call that Endor Rebel Soldier now at 115. Flesh Face Endor Rebel Soldier. Mr. Kiernes is going to win, going once, going twice, going thrice. But as I say, I'm more than happy to call it for cheaper than it should be, but I can't take a bath for you, folks. I can get banged up for you, but I can't take a bath for you. There you go. Endor Rebel Soldier sold way cheaper than eBay. He is sold. But now, unfortunately, I can only put up one graded instead of two, because that ATST driver has to spin until he gets at least somewhere near 30% off. Right now, he's 60% off market value at $150. All right, letter N, we're going to grab you out a new one as we do here. I'm going to close my eyes. EV99, 85 plus. I'm going to put a reserve on this because I'm not insane. Let me look them up really quick. 85 plus. Now, I know my buddy Aaron there just got a EV99 graded directly out of the baggie with the cardboard still on the legs, and he got a 75 plus. What's up, Chad? I got $8.99. That's insane. I've got $4.88 with just bids. I got $7.50. And that's a UKG, which is worse. These are 85s that have sold recently. And loose they sell for $3.65. So let's go somewhere in the middle. Let's say there's one that sold for $7.50 and there's one that sold for $8.99. Literally right there. You can go look them up. 600 bucks. This is an 85 plus though. Those are 85s I just mentioned. This is an 85 plus EV99. We're going to start that at 600 bucks. Aaron, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be that guy. I was just trying to explain how unbelievably difficult it is to get a gold label on an EV99. And this is an EV99 gold label AFA 85 plus. That's a ridiculously nice grade for a really hard to get a nice grade on figure. Because the eyes are always screwed up. These eyes are perfect. Look at those. But there you go. $600 starting bid on that. That'll be letter N. Get it cheap. It's a AFA 85 plus gold. Gold. Chad is here to cover me for a break. Has it been that quick? Well, here's everything. Everything's going way too cheap. So that's the way it goes, right? I don't know. And maybe we get away from card backs on this thing because the R2-D2 sensor scope doesn't even have a $1 bid on it, and an R2-D2 sensor scope card back is like 20 bucks, 25 bucks. So I don't know what's going on with that. But people don't like card backs tonight. Here's the card backs. Chad's going to swap out with me. This is everything currently up for sale. Check the bids in the middle. It's all cheap. All right, Chad, you're up.
What's up, guys? Hey, what's up, Casey? How are you? Oh, thank you. The playlist is working out, huh? Good to hear. We got $8 on C, which is, looks like a bunch of Leias in a bag. All right, I guess we can go over the numbers, even though they're in the middle of the screen. Because I'm not sure if there's anything we need to call. These, where is it? Wow, those curtains are pretty cool. Is this a curtain or is it a bed sheet? All right, let's see. Letter A is at 30 bucks. The 4 Biker Scouts. Letter B is at 125, which is the Luke Jedi Complete. Letter C is at $7, which is the, or no, I think someone just bid $8. Or no one, that's up to 10 now. So, letter C is at 10. it looks like, with the lot of 5 lamp Bespins. Letter D is at $20, which is the Luke X-Wing complete. Letter E is at $20. Oh, it's a flat sheet. Vintage Star Wars flat sheet. Do we know what size? Is it a queen or is it a twin or something? Letter F is at $10, which is the Lando complete. And letter G is at $32, the Nikto complete. Letter H is the Weekly complete, which is at $10. And then letter I is at, looks like $8. The FX7 is at $8. Oh yeah, Andrea just mentioned in the chat that bids over $100 need to be in $5 increments. All right, let's go to the next one. Letter M. Where's letter M? There it is. Letter M is at $155. It's the ATST driver AFA 85 Taiwan. Oh, Mike says it's a twin sheet. Cool. Letter N is the AFA 85 EV99 gold label, which has a starting bid of $600. No bids on that yet. Letter O is the Bib Fortuna AFA 85 green lining with light staff, is at $125. Letter P is a Luke Jedi AFA 85 archival Snapcake blue saber with a starting bid of $500. And then let's go over to S. Is that this one? Yeah. S is an AFA 80 Y near mint, whatever the Y stands for. Leia combat poncho, 77 back, and it has a card score of 80, bubble score of 85, and a figure score of 85. Letter T is the Poplo with the Anakin offer, 79 back, and that's at 140. And then letter U is the 9-num AFA 75 unpunched. It says, has a tack hole in it. It has a starting bid of 300. And then let's go over the card backs real quick. We got $10 on W, which is the Gamorrean Guard 65 back. Card unpunched. We got $1 on the RTD2 Sensor Scope 65 back, which is letter X. Letter Y is at $1, which is the Lando Skiff 65 back unpunched card. And then letter Z is at $5, which is the TIE Fighter Pilot 65 back. And that's the rundown. So we got 22 on E from Darren. like we had 155 on M from Brian. M was that ATST driver, the AFA-85, Taiwan. We got $3 on Y, which is that Lando Skiff card back from Michael Massey. 12 on F. The complete Lando from Darren. Alright guys, Mike's back. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Cool. What's up, everybody? Hello, hello. Oh, we got some bids on the card backs. Let me get those card backs spinning. Oh, there's Chad again. There you go. You're on TV.
Hi.
I'm on TV too. We're both on TV. Ooh. Let's touch fingers. Oh. All right, here's everything that's spinning. We got $30 on 4 Biker Scouts. That's a good deal. It's like $7 a Biker Scout. 7, 14, 21. Yeah. It's cheap. How much of the Leia Bespin's at?
There's a bag of Leias and a bag of Bikers.
Bag of Leia Bespins. There's 5 Leia Bespins. They are currently at $10. Her cape is worth more than that, and there's more than one with a cape. I don't know what's going on tonight. It's like people are missing stuff, or I don't know. It's a weird one. But look at all those Leia Bespins. That's currently at $10. Ooh, ooh. You did a really good job with the music, dude. It's freaking awesome. I'm really enjoying it.
Yes, Casey said the same thing.
That's just because Casey's always trying to kiss up to you. He knows you got the
He's just
hook
being
up.
nice because nobody else is nice.
That's true.
He likes to be nice.
Casey is nice. He's a nice guy. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Everyone's nice.
Lies! Alright, nobody's bidding on that Leia Bespin. Let's pull that down there. The Leia Endor. We're going to pull that down and sell something else. Here, how about a Giant Chewbacca. He's got a bunch of the bandolier things. He's missing a few of them on the back. Nice Chewbacca. His arm's a little heavy with the blaster. And there's another clip on the blaster there. Alright, starting at about letter S. Ooh, he's too tall. Alright, it's gonna definitely tap that. We're gonna have to put this. Gonna have to hang his bowcaster from his bandolier, or else he's gonna tap into the other stuff on the other wheels. Let's see how that works out with the wire. Not good at all. That'll do. Thanks, Chad. There you go. Get to see the wires and stuff for the lamps. Because he's too tall. Chewbacca too tall. Oh, oh, oh. Disaster. You got it. Yeah, alright, buddy. Good job. Alright, there's everything, folks. Should clear it now.
Yeah, I think it's good.
We got 150 on T. Oh, oh. Chewbacca, you're always in the way.
Keeps high-fiving the Ewok.
Bobby Lugo says 150 on the Ewok. Thank you, sir. Beautiful card. All right, the lot of Biker Scouts is at $35 with Bobby Lugo. That's letter A. Letter B is with Brian Walsh, Luke Jedi Complete at $125. Casey Blevins, $120 on the Leia Bespins. Well, thank goodness those Leia Bespins got over $10. I was feeling really bad about that one. It's like 5 of them. Oh, it's at $25, so it's still way too cheap. Brian Campbell's in the lead. A lot of 5 Leia Bespins. Message here. Hold on. My Facebook code. Don't share it. Luke X-Wing Complete is at $21. That's letter D. The Vintage Twins Star Wars Flat Sheet is at $23 with Jason McKee. Mr. Alscavare, what's up, buddy, is in the lead on Lando Complete at $12. Kiernes, you're in the lead on Nikto at $32. Andy Hubbard, you got that Weequay at $10. Mr. Dempsey in the lead on FX7 at $8. We got that ATST driver AFA 85 Taiwan at $155 with Brian Campbell. We got the EV99 gold label AFA 85 plus. I'm going to pull that down because nobody wants it. And it's $200 cheaper than it should be. I'll just put it on eBay. Put up a Biker Scout. Let me check what he's worth. AFA 85 Biker Scout. Well, we'll see where he goes. We're going to start him off at 80 bucks like the other ones. But here he is. He's beautiful. Starting at 80 bucks is an AFA 85 Biker Scout. We're going to switch out EV99 for this Biker Scout here because nobody was biting on EV99. And it was way too cheap. Letter N. N is in Nancy, Biker Scout. I'm going to pull down that Luke Jedi 2. Same problem. That's a Blue Saber Luke Jedi. Just leave those ones to the side because I'm going to just throw them on eBay.
So it's Blue Saber, what, blue and yellow?
Blue Saber. There's blue and green.
Blue and green.
Yeah.
And the blue is more rare?
Much more. Yep. Voila, Frankie. AFA 85 Yoda Brown Snake. I see one sold for $549. One sold for $350. Let's start him off at 300 bucks. Yoda Brown Snake. He does have a broken peg. Right there. But he's still in there perfectly. And he is an 85. Dark green Yoda with the brown snake. And he will be letter P. P is in Paul. Letter P, starting at 300 bucks. If you guys want to see anything, you let me know, and I'll show you. What if I offered you a starting bid of $250 on you? Let me look it up, buddy. AFA 75 9 spelling his name wrong? N-E-I-N. No. Do you have a graded gammy? I can look.
Loose?
Yeah, loose. Ah, spelling his name wrong. $250 on you. $250 on you. Patrick, it's you, man, so I want to do it. Freaking loose ones are selling for more, though, man. Let me see. Let me find sold ones. Hold on. Most recent one to sell was 400 bucks, man. Patrick, it's you, so yeah, forget it. Why not, man? Go ahead. If you want it, I'll start it off at 250. Hopefully somebody else will bid. Oh, I know it's no worries, man. But I mean, if you're into it, dude, there you go. Letter U started at 250. Andrea just changed it. If you want it, just bid 250 on letter U. Any U graded? I have a bunch of U graded, man. You want some U graded? I'll pull you out one. Let me see what's not got a bid on it. P I just put up, right? What is P? P is the Yoda I just put up. Oh, you got cameos?
They're both 85 plus.
Dark armor. Light armor. Alright. I'll ask him what he wants. I do have Grammarian Guards. Who asked? There you go, Patrick. Bobby Lugo, do you want the light armor or the dark armor? I have two 85 Gam Guards. Chad just found them. I've got light armor and dark armor. So you tell me which one you'd prefer. Both are gold label. Both are 85 pluses. And I will tell you what I'll do the starting bid in a second here. I'm just going to look it up. Light armor, light armor. Light armor, light armor. It looks like the light armor, 85 near mint pluses go for about 200 bucks, but this is a 85 plus near mint plus. So it'd be more than that. So I'd start it off at 200 bucks. Dark gray. I don't see any dark. Dark. Light armor, light armor, light armor. Light armor. I don't see any dark armor. Light armor. I see no dark armor sold here at all. They're all light armors. Dark armor, the only one for sale is 412. 412.49. $300. There's one, buy it now. 85 grade, not an 85 plus, so silver label. $300. $300. I'm going to start mine off at $300 for the dark label. The cheapest dark label online as an AFA 85, not an 85 plus, not a gold label, but a silver label, is 300 bucks. So we're going to start him off at 300 bucks. He's obviously better because he has a plus and he has a gold label. So 300 bucks is the starting bid on him. I will put him on... Anybody bid on that Yoda yet? Nobody bid on Yoda yet, so I'll just put him out there, man. Same starting bid. We'll take Yoda down. I'll sell him online. All right. N is at 130. Brian Campbell. N is at 140. Daniel Neal. What is N? N is that Biker Scout. Biker Scout. AFA 85 Biker Scout. He is beautiful. Super nice. Bright white. Alright, let's call that Paplu, and then we'll get out another carded figure there. Paplu is letter T. Letter T is Paplu. And we're going to call him at what is he at? 155 bucks. Mint on card, Paplu, great card. E is actually the twin size bed sheet. E is the twin size bed sheet. I do have curtains. If you guys are interested in the curtains, I can put out curtains. I also have the curtains. They're blue. Letter T, going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. 155, letter T. That's crazy how this is not the real song, but it is. Music rights are nonsense. Alright, that's Paplu. Yeah. What do we got for carded here? What do you guys want? Here's what I have for carded. I'll mention them out. Ready? Let me see. Here's what I have for carded right now. I have a Raincore Keeper, not graded. I have a B-Wing Pilot, Power of the Force, not graded. I have a Lumat, graded at 75, Anakin Offer. I have a Reuse, graded an 80. I have a Ridiculous Wicket. Clear Bubble Power of the Force Wicket. If anybody's interested in that I'm going to have to look up price on it and it ain't going to be cheap. Got a Biker Scout. AFA 75 plus Biker Scout. Just a hair away from an 80 for some reason. Oh, it's a Sakuda. I'd have to look that up because that's going to be not cheap too.
What's a Sakuda?
Japanese release?
Ooh. That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. I got a Weequay. AFA 70 Weequay. That one I could start at $1. Got an 85 grade Power of the Force Chewbacca. That'd probably be around like $700 to start, I think. An 85 grade, maybe more, maybe $1,000. I'd have to look it up. And then I got a Han trench coat that got a 70 because an idiot took off the sticker. All it is sticker residue on there, so that's just a mistake to get that graded at that point, but whatever. Alright, what do you guys want out of those? Or would you prefer a Scout Walker open box, Twin car open box, Desert Sail Skiff, I think sealed, or a speeder bike, I think sealed? Run that Biker Scout. Alright. The Sakuda? I gotta look that up, man. That's, like, rare. And there isn't even gonna be one on eBay. TSUKUTA Biker Scout.
Beautiful condition, too.
Yeah. What's the grade? It's really nice.
It's 75 plus.
75 plus.
Yeah, because probably the bubble has a little crease in it.
Ah, because there's a little crease in the bubble.
Yeah. But the card is amazing.
Card is amazing. You heard it from Chad first. There isn't even one for sale or sold on eBay. TS. Speed build a Death Star. I need a Death Star, man. I don't have a Death Star. Taiwan. I don't even see one, man. I don't even see one on Google. I think that might have to go on Deal or No Deal or something. Don't look it up. Rely on the Force. With you guys? I love you, but you're all looking for deals, and I don't hate on that at all, but this is like stupid rare.
It says Sakura sticker. What does that mean?
The sticker on the back is Sakura. That's a sticker, that big square thing on the back.
Oh, the one that. Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell though. It's a sticker.
Okay. I found one that has recently sold from the Federal University of Agriculture in Abucata, wherever that may be. So, obviously not a big place to sell a Sakura action figure. Excuse me. That's hilarious. Federal University of Agriculture in Abeokuta. I don't even know where that is. It was an AFA. Where is it?
Sounds like it's in Japan.
Japan? All right. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Ibukuda? Ibiokuda? I don't know.
Yeah.
There's one that sold there for $594.80, and it was an AFA 60. So an AFA 60 sells for $594. What does a 75 plus sell for? A lot more. I don't know. Oh God, I feel like I put that up for $750 and it's worth $2,000. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
If anybody out there can find one, you let me know. I'd love to put it up, but yeah, and on Rebel Scum Forum, there's a thread from 2014 that says it's one of the 4 Sakura mystery figures that like nobody has. I don't know, man. I can't. I don't know. I can't put that up, man. It's U.S. dollars. It's definitely U.S. dollars. No, I can't put that up. I gotta do research on that because I could get creamed. Yeah, 60 R2 sensor scope sold a couple years ago for $500, and it's a 60 grade. And R2 is actually common. There's a bunch of them for sale. Nope, can't put it up. I'm sorry. Ask for something else. $5.99 was for an AFA 60 in Japan. Send it to me. I'll research it. It's 65 back Sakura. That's all you need to know, brother. Get your Google on. Whoops. Can't click on that. What?
They're just staring at the screen.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm just on the. Sorry, I was trying to do research. My bad. Chad's like they're just staring at your face, man. E is at $24 with Darren Escovare. Let's put up something else for T. What do you want on for T? Yeah, we'll just put him up. For letter T, I'm going to put up this guy because I don't have to figure out what he's worth. I could just start him at $1. But he is a Return of the Jedi Grammarian Guard Anakin offer. Anakin offer with the sticker. Great bubble, no cracks, no dents, no nothing. Oh, there is a dent. Very small dent right there. But nice bubble otherwise. Oh, little crack by his toe. Look at that. That's why I always suggest, even when you're buying Min-On cards and stuff, rub your hand across it and around it, and you'll feel like when it goes over a crack or something. Because sometimes you can't see them. Because, like, you can't see it there at all. But there's a little crack right here. See, right by his toe popped through. So there you go. Starting at $1 though. Can't go wrong. Min-On card. Rancor Keeper. $1. $1 holler. Letter T. Okay, gotta call something. What should we call? All right, letter A. We got $36 on Biker Scouts. How many Biker Scouts is it? 4 Biker Scouts are at $36. Letter B at $125. Luke Jedi Complete is at $125. Brian Campbell's in the lead on the Leia Bespins. 5 Leia Bespins for $25. That is $5 per Leia Bespin, and I think 3 of them have capes. That's crazy. I don't know. I can't call that. I call Luke X-Wing Complete at $21. That's cheap, but I could call it. I could call the Vintage Star Wars sheets. Let's do that. Let's go through and call what we can call. We could call that Luke Jedi Complete letter B. At $125, he is in beautiful condition. You're getting a killer deal right there. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Mr. Brian Walsh for that beautiful Luke Jedi Complete. So, sorry, what was the light armor game at? I could start the light armor at $200, man. $100 less. You're totally all right, buddy. There's no worries there. I get that completely. $100 less for the light armor though. Luke Jedi is sold. Can't sell the lot of 4 Biker Scouts yet. It's too cheap, but it's close. 5 Leia Bespins for $5 each is insanity. I can't do that. Luke X-Wing Complete. I guess we could call it, but we're gonna call that Vintage Star Wars Twin Star Wars sheet because. We just got 2 more bids on it. So Jason McKee's in the lead on that Star Wars sheet, so we're going to skip over that one. Darren Escovare, we're going to call the Lando for you, $12. Going once, twice, 3 times on Lando. So light armor, you're in. Chad, can you swap the light armor for the dark armor Gam Guard there?
Affirmative.
Thank you. 1 second, Chad's swapping it for you there, Mike or Bobby.
Letter P.
Letter P. Letter P. I'll update it on the list, Andrea. Oh, she's already updating it. Sorry, dear. I won't update it anymore. You do you. The Chewbacca is almost complete. He's missing 4 laser packs on his back. Wait till he spins around and just check out his back there. You'll see it. See how he's missing 4 in his bandolier strap for the little magazines? All right, next up, Nicto Complete Letter G for Mr. Kiernis. 32 bucks. Going once, twice, thrice. Nicto Complete. Sold. Bobby Lugo in the lead on P at 200 bones. First bid. That's an AFA 85 Grammarian Guard. Light armor. And Weequay Complete for Andy Hubbard at $10. Going once, going twice, going thrice. I know that sheet is hogging up time, man, for sure. These card backs are hogging up time. I could put other stuff out on this other thing, but I mean, can't sell a good card back for like $2.
It's like less than the little sleeves are worth, right?
I think so. I think the sleeves are, well, no, I think the sleeves are like $1 a piece. But still, yeah, it's stupid cheap. There's no card back that's worth less than $5. None. And I mean, that's a Lando Skiff. That's way better than a Lobot or something. All right. And then Mr. Dempsey, you're going to get that FX7 for 8 bones. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Oh, just broke my spinner. Fidget spinner.
Just like the Highlander remix.
I don't know what it is.
I think it's Fernando's theme. It sounded like it at first.
That Nicto's really nice. He's a really clean one. You got a good deal. I don't know what I should put on that spinner wheel. Carded. Quit Lobot hating. I'm not hating on Lobot. I just mean he's a less sought after figure than, I don't know, R2D2 for example. Alright, let me get out a new rack of figures there on that spinning wheel. First up is going to be an ERG. He does have some stress lines on his force pike. I'll show you right now. Minor, but still some stress marks. Nice ERG though. Starting at $1. Letter F. Letter F. I do have an ATST. Let me put up the ATST. I can do that. I gotta make space for it. I gotta sell these card backs. If I sell the card backs, I can put up the ATST. We got a reuse. This is the painted limbs reuse, so he does have some scratches on his boots, but his hands are really nice. His eyes are really nice. So this is the no COO, so technically it's a Lily Letty reuse. Starting at $1, and he will be letter G. Letter H. We got a nice fuzzy clap 2. That'll be H, letter H, as in Harry, for his cape. His cape is Harry. Thanks, Chad. And letter I is going to be a nice Bosk. Actually, a very, very nice Bosk. Look at him. But also look at his back end there. Really nice Bosk. Look at his toes. Bosk is a tough one. He gets a lot of paint chips, but that's a nice one. He'll be letter I. Very nice Bosk for letter I. There you go. I need something for letter B. Here, look at this. A little ATST mini rig thing. You like this one, Adrian? Ah, the card backs. Dude, I have so many card backs, man. If I wasn't lazy, you could give me a list. But I am, so don't. You guys know this one? The little ATST mini. It is complete. Micro ATST. That's what it's called. I think this pushes down farther or something. But there you go. He'll be letter B. A little micro collection ATST there. There you go. General Grievous theme in the medieval style. I see honesty. There you go. Alright, let's get rid of that sheet so everybody can get something cool for letter E. The sheet is going once at... What is the sheet at? 26 bucks? 26 bucks with Mike Stanford. Going once, going twice, going thrice. There you go. That's a good deal. Those go for like 40 bucks on eBay. All right. What do you guys want? You guys want the... whatchamacallits? Because those are in the way. I'm going to get my sexy model Vanna White here to show you these. Hey, how'd you know it was you? It could have been me. Here you go. We got two of the curtains. They're in beautiful condition. I don't know. Yeah. That one's upside down. There's a boba on there, look.
Oh, is it upside down?
Boba.
Let's flip it around.
My son is going to be so cold now. It wasn't really a warm sheet, man. It's like a thin, regular sheet. There you go. There's Vanna White with the curtains. There are two of these curtains. There's two of them. So it's an entire set. You could curtain up your whole house there. They're in very nice condition. Really top-notch condition.
That one's also
Nothing
upside
wrong
down.
with them. They have hooks on them.
Yeah, I just grabbed them from the box. I don't know. Yeah, they do have hooks on them.
They're really nice. But there's two of them. Those are the, what are they called? Curtains. Two of the curtains.
Yeah, it looks like they're
They're in great condition. They're exceptional condition.
about 5 feet tall, I would say.
Yeah, probably.
I'm 6 foot.
Yeah, they're 5 feet tall, I'd say.
Yeah.
5 foot tall curtains.
See what they say. J.C. Penney.
ATST is from the Hoth Generator Microtech. There you go. They're almost as tall as Chad. Chad is 6 feet tall, and they're a foot shorter than him, ish. Yeah. They got to be 5 feet tall. But they're, and they're really nice. Like, look. Like, really clean. Nice. Sorry to ask, but would be a specific window? Sorry to ask, would be for a specific window? No, it doesn't matter. They have these. Oh yeah, they're the JCPenney sheets. Look, they still got the tag. But they have these, so they'll hook onto anybody's window thing. If you got one of those metal rods that hold curtains. A curtain rod, they're actually called. But they'll fit on any of them, man. They're not specific. Really nice, though. Look at how clean they are. Like, usually the white part of these is so gross. But it's not. These are really nice. Your son can't use them. Well, I guess he could, but, I mean, they got hooks in them. You should remove the hooks before you have your kid use it as a blanket. But those hooks are removable, so... Yes. Alright. You want those ones? Alright, we're going to put those up. Starting bid at $10 because they're worth at least $45, and I don't want to say $1, $2 for the next hour and a half. Starting letter E. There's going to be 2 curtains on letter E. Try to fold them in whatever way so we can jam them on letter E. And here, for now, I'll show you the big wheel while Chad folds. Chad's a better folder than me. So, Piper Drape. Making you a pro. Look at how nice he just folded that up. It's beautiful.
I don't know how you're gonna fit them on.
No, they're not the length for a specific window. They're 5 feet tall, so I mean the windows that are in this room are standard windows, and I would say they're 4-foot windows. What do you think? 4.5-foot windows?
I can measure.
We can measure the windows.
Well, I think people should measure their windows instead of us.
Yes, you should measure your windows. They're 5 feet long.
How big our windows are is kind of irrelevant.
Yeah, valid. Yeah, valid. Ooh, sorry.
Or you just put that tape measure. I measure the width.
Chad's measuring the width. All right, letter S is a 12-inch Chewbacca. He's currently at $15. Yeah, you like that, Chris? Welcome back, buddy. Any of those Jedi card backs, 79 backs. Here, I'll spin them around for you. 65. 65. 65. They're all 65 backs, Patrick.
So they're 2 feet wide by. So it would be for a 4 foot wide by 5 foot tall window.
It would be for a 4 foot wide by 5 foot tall window, or a 2 foot wide by 5 foot tall window.
Well, each panel is 2 feet wide.
Each
So
panel is 2 feet wide.
with both of them, it'd be 4 foot wide window because you
With
split
both of them, yeah. But I don't think a window's 4 foot wide. That's got to be what, 3 feet? Because 4 foot's a sheet of plywood, and that ain't a sheet of plywood I'm looking at.
Yeah, but if they have the wider windows that slide, you know what I mean, left and right.
All right, they're 2 foot wide. There we go.
Each panel is 2 foot wide, so 4 foot total for both panels.
Mike isn't an interior designer. He won't know what window it'll work for. Nope, I don't. You put it secretly somewhere. But yeah, 12-inch Chewbacca, practically complete. Is that, I mean, how much is his bowcaster worth? $50? He's at $15. There we go. We got a bid. $20, $25. I'm going to walk you through everything just so you can understand how unbelievably cheap things are, and maybe you'll want to bid on them. Letter A is 4 Biker Scouts. They are currently at $36. One of them is actually very nice. Letter B is that mini that just went up. It's at $16. Letter C is 5 Leia Bespins. 5 Leia Bespins. 3 of them have capes, not ripped capes, and they're currently at $25 for 5 Leia Bespins. That's $5 a Leia. I said it 4 times, so you gotta hear me.
You glue this to the thing?
No, I just kind of folded it over.
You know, the stand is like.
Yeah, it's got sticky on it, so it doesn't fall. And then we have Luke X-Wing Complete is at $21. The Empire Strikes Back curtain set is already at $35, set of 2. Adrian Coates in the lead on the Emperor's Royal Guard Complete at $5. Reuse Complete with Painted Limbs is at $1. Klaatu Fuzzy Cape is at $0. Bosk Complete is at $5, and the Bosk is about like the nicest Bosk ever. Like very, very good condition. And he's at $5. ATST Driver 85 Taiwan is at $155. The AFA 85 Biker Scout is at $155. I could actually call both of those now because they haven't had bids for a while. So if you want to get in on these two, do it now. That Biker Scout or that ATST Driver. Oh, you folded those really pretty, man. You could just put the one there and we could say it's 2 and make sure they get 2. They'll get the idea. But we're going to call letter M and letter N right now. Letter M, Brian Campbell's in the lead on the ATST Driver AFA 85 Taiwan for only $155. Killer deal. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Letter M. Sold. Patrick Koss is impressed with your folding abilities. Just so you know. The Biker Scout just got more bids, so we're going to let him roll for a minute. We'll get you out something else for letter M as in Michael. Biker Scouts, man. Okay, plain lapel fin. Here's a perfect example. I know this isn't going to sell right now, but I literally just sold one of these on eBay for $399. Literally 2 days ago. It's an AFA 85 Han trench coat with blank lapel. I literally sold one 2 days ago. You can go look. It's probably on eBay because I sold it on eBay for $400. This one I will start off since eBay it takes 13.5%. Let's figure it out. It's $54, so $399 minus 54. $345. So I'm going to start this one off at $325, which is way cheaper than I literally just sold one for 2 days ago. 85 plus Han trench coat, pink face, plain lapels. His lapels are blank. 85 plus. Starting off at $350, which is literally $50 less than I just sold one for. Because I love you. I just put that ATST up, Adrian. All right. Then we got that Gam Guard. The Gam Guard has a bid of $200, and the Bib Fortuna has a bid of $125. I'll call those on the next spin around. And then we're on the Mighty Chewbacca, who's at $30. It's a $100 Chewbacca, guys. If nobody wants it, tag somebody that needs a 12-inch Chewbacca. They'll love you forever. It's currently at $30. Then the Raincore Keeper's at $20. That is a mint on card. It has a tiny little crack by the foot. Figure definitely can't be removed. And it's at $20. And then U is at $250. Fair enough. I'm going to call these card backs W, X, Y, and Z, and I'll get out something else there. So if you want to get in on the card backs, do it now. That Chewbacca is so freaking cheap, it's crazy. But not as cheap as the Raincore Keeper that's sitting next to it. The Raincore Keeper's at $20. Letter T. I don't even know. I don't know. 20 bucks. All right, let's call these card backs. First card back, Gamarian Guard, Bobby Lubo in the lead at 12 bucks. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Just got a double mock acrylic case from Ian to display lapel variants next to each other. Nice. I like those variants, man. I think that's a great figure, too. All right, R2 sensor scope card back for $6. $6 with a case. Casey Blevins, letter X, going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Lando Skiff card back for $3 with a case. Unpunched. Lando Skiff card back. $3. Going once, going twice, going twice. That's a good deal. Congrats. Massey Michael. And Daniel Neal, TIE Fighter Pilot, 65 back, $5. Going once, twice, 3 times. Sold, $5. Alright, let's pull these down. Alright. ATST, Scout Walker Vehicle in Empire Strikes Back box. The box is really nice. Perfect to display. Little bit of a litho tear here from the tape. This was where the JCPenney sticker was. Still has the pop. It's got a really clean, look at how clean that is. Holy crap. It's very clean. And it has the instructions as well. How cool is that? Nose gun is tight. It's complete. Chest plate. It still has a stand walk sticker on there. Stand walk sticker. Could use a touch of glue there, but still, it's all there. It's not beat up or anything. Stand walk. Started off at $1. Really nice. It's got the chest plate. I just knocked it off. And instructions. That'll be letter Z. Z is in zebra. Letter Z. That's modern, that early bird certificate package. $30 started on Z. $30 started on Z. Adrian Coate in the lead. Not for long though. That's a good piece right there. Especially with that Stan Walk sticker. That Stan Walk sticker. Well, God knows, maybe it'll sell for $30. That Chewbacca's selling for $30, which is insane. Let me know if you want to see anything, if you have any questions on anything. I am here to help. Debbie Downer, I'm over here getting creamed for quarter price on everything. I'm happy-go-lucky. This is as happy as you get getting creamed on live TV for 30% on everything. There we go. We got $50 on that mighty Chewbacca. Let me know if there's anything you want to see, anything you want me to tell you about, anything you want to see close up of. And it is 750, 750, so if you don't see it right now, I ain't putting it up. These are the items for tonight. Bid early, bid often. Somebody get in on that Rancor Keeper that's currently at $35. Patrick Cost, thank you, sir. Saving my voice, and I love you for it. Adrian Coate, 110 on Z. It's super cheap, still. I mean, that's a great piece. Just that AT-ST alone, without the instructions or that nice box, would be 110. Turn this box around because it is so nice on one side. And there was a side I wasn't showing you. I can't believe I'm selling those Bespin Leias for $31. I'm going to show you. Just so you know. Because I'm sitting here anyway. Right now, these are $31. Which means about $5.25 a Leia. A little bit less than that. $5.15 a Leia. But look. Like, I mean, there is no world that that's worth $5 in. Or this one. Or look how nice this one is. Like, you can't tell me you wouldn't pay $5 for that. Look at that. $5. And the other two do not have capes. But still, not destroyed or anything. There's one that's pretty scalped, but otherwise they're good. Right now, those are at 31 bucks. 5 Leias. 3 of them with capes. All right. Go ahead, get in your bids right now, because I'm going to call stuff, and look at those bids in the middle. You can't tell me that anything is worth that. So everything's cheap. Must be the time of the month or something like that. People got bills coming up or something, but there are killer deals to be had here. $110 for a boxed ATST with walk stand sticker and instructions. Amazing. Breeze complete with painted limbs, $5. Klaatu fuzzy cake complete, $5. Boss complete, beautiful boss complete, $12. That Biker Scout AFA 85 at $165. Junior Z sealed. I don't know what that means. Daniel Neal, $1.25 on letter Z. Thank you, sir. Alright. I'm going to call stuff. I'm going to call the curtains first, because I think the curtains are fair. Beautiful curtains. They're at $50. Mr. Alscovare. Letter E on those curtains. Letter E. No, Z is not sealed. He knows it's not sealed. If it was sealed, it'd be $600. Alright. The curtains. Letter E. Going once. Going twice. Going thrice. Curtains are sold. Those are really nice curtains, dude. You'll like them. They're super clean. I've seen quite a few curtains in my time, and those ones are definitely the nicest. Alright, we just got a bid from Dan Dempsey on that Grammarian Guard, letter P at $205. Alright, next up, I'm going to call that Biker Scout. May as well call the Han trench coat. It has no bids. I really did just sell one for $3.99 though. Go look it up. Alright, going once, going twice, going thrice on the Biker Scout. AFA 85 Biker Scout at $165 for Daniel Neal. Going once, twice, 3 times. Sold. Okay, letter O. Letter O is at Bib Fortuna with Mr. Dempsey. AFA 85 Bib Fortuna at $125. $125 going once. $125 going twice. $125 going thrice. So, what up, Stephen Green? Andrea just wrote the info on Han there. Han trench coat, blank lapel, pink face, AFA 85 at a starting bid of $350, and I literally just sold one for $400 on eBay 2 days ago. So I know the price is right. All right, Mr. Dempsey just bid on that Grammarian Guard, so we're going to give... I don't remember who it was that had... I think it was Bobby Lugo had a bid right before him, and it's been up there for a while, so we're going to skip over that one, go to Chewbacca. Chewbacca, letter S, is at $50 with Mr. Casey Blevins. If anyone wants to get in on a 12-inch Chewbacca for half price, bid now. Letter S, 12-inch Chewbacca. Going once at $50. Going twice, going thrice. You should have bought it. You like Chewbacca. And he's cheap.
What do you go for?
$50.
Yeah, should have.
Yeah, it's cheap. Can't beat that. All right, and then the Rain Core Keeper, you guys are killing me. $40. Brian Walsh, Rain Core Keeper, mint on card. Does have a crack by the foot, but still. $40 mint on card. I mean, it's not 1920. In my day, a mint on card cost a nickel. All right, going once on letter T, $40 Rain Core Keeper, mint on card. Going twice, going thrice. Sold. We got 45 on T. Joe Swidall, 45 on T. My first 12-inch. Always thought it would have been a C-3PO. C-3PO is definitely the cheapest 12-inch. There we just got 3 bids now on the Rain Core Keeper. Joe Swidall is in the lead at $45 on the Rain Core Keeper. I'm going to let that one keep spinning. 9 Num, 75. AFA 75, unpunched. Letter U is at 250 with Patrick Cost. Patrick, you're going to get that one. Good deal, brother. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. We got 50 on T with Adrian Coate. All right, and then those ones are done, right? No, that middle letter T is still spinning. Letter Z is still spinning. This one's only at 130. Adrian Coate is in the lead. It's a complete ATST in very nice, very clean shape with a very nice box with instructions, with a stand walk sticker. The only problem with the box is that litho tear from where they opened up the tape. But the other side is perfect for display. All right, we're going to go up top here to A, B, and C. These are all killer deals. If you want to get in on these, do it now. We have a lot of 4 Biker Scouts going to Adrian Coate for $36. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. A lot of 4 Biker Scouts. All right. Letter B is a micro ATST complete for Adrian Coate as well at $24. Going once, going twice, going thrice. $24. Sold. Nobody likes ATSTs. They're ugly. And you should call it. I love ATSTs personally. I think it's an amazing feat for a toy to be able to do what that toy does. Just the amount of balance in 2 legs is amazing. They can't even make little tiny figures stand on 2 legs anymore. They're all 500 points of articulation. All right, and the lot of 5 Leia Bespins for Brian Campbell. Now, this is the deal of the night. $31 for 5 Leia Bespins. Please hit undo, you hit copy. Sorry, babe. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Leia Bespin. Dude, I loved them growing up. I used to have them growing up. I used to have an ATST. It was one of my favorite vehicles. They're awesome. Okay. That was a good deal. Leia Bespin. 5 Leia Bespins. 3 with capes. $35. $31. All right. Next up is Luke X-Wing complete. Going once. Going twice. Going thrice. Sold. All right, then an ERG complete with some stress marks on the force pike. Aaron Challenger is in the lead at 20 bones. Going once, going twice, going thrice. $20. ERG. Dan Dempsey, re-yeeze with painted limbs, $11. Letter G. Re-yeeze with painted limbs, going once, going twice, going thrice. $11. Lily Letty re-yeeze, that's crazy. Cheap, cheap. I do know something for a fact. Everybody got good deals tonight. Patrick Cost, Klaatu, Fuzzy Cape complete. $5. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Yeah, thank you, Dan. And then a very nice Boss complete, Bobby Lugo, $18, letter I. He actually literally just bid on that, so I'm going to wait on that. Brian Campbell just bid 19 on the Bosk, so we'll let Bosk run. Han Trenchcoat did not get a bid. AFA 85 Grammarian Guard, Bobby Lugo in the lead at 215. Bobby Lugo in the lead on that Grammarian Guard at 215. Darren was in. On what? Oh, H? Okay, it's still alive. H is still alive. Take these two.
The first wheel clear?
Yeah, that first one's cool. We're on, what is it, letter P? Letter P, Bobby Lugo, AFA 85 plus, Grammarian Guard with light pads. Going for 215, going once, twice, 3 times. Bib Fortuna, did I already call Bib? I did already call Bib Fortuna earlier, so he can come down as well. Okay, Raincore Keeper is the next up. Right there, letter T, Raincore Keeper, mint on card. Tiny Crack by the toe at $50. It's at $50 for a mint on card. Complete insanity here. Crazy Eddie's Killer Deals. Going once, going twice, going thrice. 50 bones. Bobby Lugo says I-25. You guys should be bidding on that basket. It's very nice. All right, we're going to go back to Klaatu Fuzzy Cape complete at $6. Going to Darren Arscovare. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Dan Dempsey just took the lead on the ATST at 145. Adrian Cote at 150. Brian Campbell's in the lead on Boss. Be careful, Brian. It's going to get to be the price of that Raincore Keeper mint on card. All right, Bosk is still getting bids. He's at $30. Beautiful Bosk. Han trench coat is off of there. It's just Bosk and the ATST complete. Get in your bids. I'm putting up 60 seconds, and then I'm calling them. After the 60 seconds is up, if you haven't bid, I'm calling it either way. So bid early, bid often, get in your bids. It's already 8:05. We got 60 seconds on the countdown timer. Once that is up, I'm calling these last couple items here. We have letter I is a Bosk at $30. And letter Z is a ATST in beautiful condition with the box and the instructions. Bobby Lou goes out on Bosk, so I'm going to call Bosk. Letter I for Brian Campbell. Bosk complete. Going once. Going... Nope. I got to wait till it finishes the 60 seconds.
Did this game go so?
Yes.
And the rank Keeper?
So, yeah, Ray Gorekeeper sold. Z is at 155, 160. One of you guys is going to miss out on an ATST for a killer deal because you're both going up $5 each. Just throwing it out there. Totally your decision, but I'm about to call it. Right now at this second, the ATST is at 160. Nope, 165 with Dan Dempsey. Guys, I want to go eat tacos. This is the last thing left. It's at 165. Adrian Coate, 170. Dan Dempsey, Adrian Coate, Dan Dempsey, Adrian Coate, Dan Dempsey, Adrian Coate. Adrian Coate's in the lead at 170. Dan Dempsey at 175. Adrian Coate at 180. You guys are killing me. It's really nice ATST, though. Dan Dempsey, it's already at 180. With Adrian Coate, you'd have to go at least 185, bud. 190, Dan Dempsey. And Adrian Coate says, good one. Thank you, Adrian. I get to go eat tacos. I appreciate it, buddy. Going once, twice, 3 times. Dan Dempsey, 190. Sold.
Is Arthur Liu on tonight?
Arthur Liu is not on tonight. That's probably why the graded went so cheap. He'll be kicking himself. Because he could have snagged a ton of graded for cheap tonight. They went cheap. All right, everybody. That is it. That was a rough Taco Tuesday. But I do appreciate y'all hanging out. But y'all got really great deals. So tell your friends that you're getting such great deals here. And then more people will watch and more things will sell. And then we could sell more things quickly, which would be much better. And then I could whittle through this stuff. I will see you on Sunday at 3 p.m. Central Time for an Only Try logo sale. So come on out. It's going to be a heck of a time. Until then, thank you very much for hanging out. Thank you for being part of the Imperial Commissary. Remember, all it requires to be a great member of the IC is 3 things. You got to teach, you got to learn, and you got to grow the hobby. I will see you on Sunday, and if not, I'll see you next week on Taco Tuesday. Good night.